Hello, Shabata. Greetings, Sabbath family. Welcome back to Flipping Pages, Stirring Sauces. Tawada and gratitude to all those of you who have liked, subscribed, shared, commented, and if it's your first time, welcome. Tonight I'm going to do a little marketing before I get started. Now this Hebrew royal color that I'm wearing, I've been making these hats and they're going to be available on my website, in my online store very soon. They come in large, medium, and medium. And the holes are very big, so while they're keeping your locks in place, they also allow your hair to breathe. And allowing your hair to breathe is very important, because if you don't allow your hair to breathe, it becomes musty and and also if you use the incorrect fabrics, it will dry your hair out. This fabric will not dry your hair out, and it allows your hair to breathe, and it is stretched to fit. I'm just going to turn around so you can see how it looks all the way around. Okay. And I am back. And I have some over here. See, they stretch. They stretch. Yeah. And right now I have them in purple, red, yellow, and white. See, they stretch. This is the red one. And the yellow one. I messed up my lighting. I messed up my lighting, but yeah, this is the yellow one. It's a really bright, bright yellow, and they're going to be available on my website. Yeah, so they stretch to fit and they're really strong. And the beautiful thing is, you can wash them in cold water, in your washing machine, and you can dry them in your dryer on a very low temperature. Yeah, so yeah, I've been making these by hand, and they're going to be oh my goodness. Some people have no manners. Look on the hours of morning and my phone a ring 2:20 in the morning. Goodness gracious me. But at least the person had the good sense to hang up. But as I was saying, yeah, you can put them in the dryer on low temperature. So anyway, before I get started, I wanted to say shout out to Con Drop, can't talk this morning, at 432 The Drop Radio. You should check that con out. You might learn something about yourself. And in our ancient Hebrew language, the word Khan means prince, and Yah is God. Just want to keep it simple. Kanye, Kanya. There are no coincidences. And as I said, in our original language, Khan is prince. Yah is God. Prince God, God Prince, the Bible tells us that we are gods. And Kanye West has been in the news a lot lately. And people say he's crazy. Oftentimes, when you're making that transition from what you've been told you are back into what the Creator wants you to be, people think you're crazy because you hear things they don't hear, you see things they don't see. And as I said in one of my last segments, I think it's the second to last segment, sometimes the message is clear in your head, but you cannot always translate it into the English language the way it is in your head. And sometimes you just say it as it is in your head, and people get offended. I always try to be careful about how I put the message out there, because I don't want to offend anybody unnecessarily. But sometimes you just got to put that message out there the way you get it. And our brother Kanye doesn't have any filters. He gets these messages and he just puts them out there the way he got them. And so I have a little story. And I made notes. This is why I'm looking down. A friend of mine who I spoke about extensively in my reflections video back in the summertime. Actually around this time last year, because it was a year ago that I was in Jamaica. It was a year ago, and I did a video while I was there, and I was talking about this friend of mine. And the other morning he sent me a video of Kanye and another video of Minister Farrakhan, and he asked me what I thought of what Kanye had said and what I thought of what Minister Farrakhan had said. And I said to him that they were both 100% correct in what they said. And I said to him, I agree with them 100%. And then he sent me another video of what we used to refer to as HN back in the day. And that HN was bashing Kanye. But he asked me what I thought. And I said to him, in every generation, you will find one of those sellouts. You don't see other nations bashing each other when one of their own screws up. Doesn't matter what. They stand behind them and prop them up. Even when they screw up. And we don't do that. When our brothers and sisters are perceived to have screwed up, we toss them to the side and we bash them instead of supporting them and propping them up and helping them to maybe deliver the message a little differently. And I haven't paid attention to mainstream media since December 2020. So I figured that what our brother Kanye was saying must be causing a stir, because we all know he's very controversial. So I got on social media and I heard my melanated brothers and sisters who still refer to themselves as black saying, "Listen, Kanye, we've got your back. You may not be perfect, but we've got your back." And to that I say, hallelujah. Awa. The foundation of breath. And I heard one of my melanated sisters saying that the Hebrew Israelites are claiming that they too are Jewish. There's nothing ish about us, and there's nothing too about us. We are the chosen people. We are the people of the book. We are the apple of the Creator's eyes. Make no mistakes. We are the people from Genesis to Revelations, and in Deuteronomy, anatomy, Deuteronomy solidifies our birthright and our autonomy. It is Deuteronomy autonomy, not anatomy, autonomy, because it tells us about our freedoms. And some people would like us to forget about our past and move towards the future, unaware of where we're going and where we're coming from. How many generations did it take for them to erase or change our history as a people? It'll take, or it has taken, just as many for us to unlearn the lies and find the truth about who we are. It starts with this generation. But let this be the last generation who is lost and who is ignorant to who we are. In my father's generation, when they tried to tell us the truth about who we are, they were labeled crazy or weird. But they kept planting those seeds. And in my generation, some of those seeds took root. And then sucklings emerged. And those sucklings have grown into fruit-bearing trees. I am one of those trees. No one can tell my children anything about Christopher Columbus discovering anything. No one can make them worship Caesar Borgia's son. No one can tell them anything. Just turning some pages here. About the cow jumping over the moon. No one can tell them that their history starts with slavery. No one will treat them as less than and get away with it. No one can make them defile their bodies with their unknown garbage. No one can convince them that they are the tail and not the head. We are responsible for educating our children and putting structure in their lives. Tell them who they are. Set them apart because we are a set apart people. Love them and teach them to love themselves and their melanated brothers and sisters. When they are so busy loving themselves and their brothers and sisters, they will be too busy to hate anyone. My brothers and sisters who are bleaching, you're caught up in a very sick world. You need to stop it. It is a result of self-hate. You are messing with your melanin, which should be your badge of honor. It is medicine. It is a thing of value. Cherish it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my skin. If I told some of you how old I am, you would be shocked. I love my melanin. I treat my melanin with the respect that it deserves, and I take care of my melanin. We are being murdered for our melanin, and some of us, we are destroying it. And on every level, that destruction will put you in an early grave. Now, I heard one of our melanated brothers talking about the Webster's 1828 dictionary, and he was talking about the copper-colored people who were already here in North America when Christopher Columbus arrived. Yeah, Christopher Columbus, the dog man. And oh, by the way, believe it or not, the Caribbean islands are considered to be a part of North America. You have South America, Central America, and North America. The Caribbean islands fall in the category of North America. So, yeah. So when Christopher Columbus, the dog man, bumped into people in the Caribbean and in North America, the copper-colored people were already here. Christopher Columbus' own personal diary talks about the copper-colored people they bumped into. And I believe the book called The Destruction of the Black Civilization, not the destruction of the civilization, the American Holocaust. I believe that book also talks about the copper-colored people. And I'm just going to go off topic here for a minute. Over 200 years ago, Jamaica and Haiti got together. Well, the Maroons of Jamaica and Haiti got together to fight the British. And Uncle Sam has invaded Haiti. And I don't hear Andrew Holness saying a word about it. I don't hear Andrew Holness standing up for our brothers and sisters in Haiti. I don't hear Andrew Holness calling for sanctions against Uncle Sam. So, Putin is the bad guy? My brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, Barbados, Trinidad, Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and all the rest, I don't hear you speaking out against what Uncle Sam is doing in Haiti. Those are our brothers and sisters, and we need to stand up for them. We need to stand up and say to Uncle Sam, we're not going to buy Uncle Sam. We're not going to allow Uncle Sam to dump its products into our countries until they get the hell out of Haiti. We little but we Talawa, the Maroons of Jamaica, the Maroons, a set apart people, defeated the British Army over 200 years ago. And when we say we little but we Talawa, in English, we are small, but we are power packed. Little chick make big man bow. And what that means, if an ant is biting you on your ankle, you're gonna bend down to swat that ant and scratch your ankle. Why aren't we saying to Uncle Sam, get out of Haiti? The Haitian people have told you, we don't want you. We don't want your help. We will handle our own business, but you don't give a damn. We're going to force ourselves down their throat, whether they like it or not. OIL and the almighty dollar, the fiat currency. Yeah, that's all Uncle Sam sees. If Haiti didn't have all that oil, Uncle Sam wouldn't give a damn about Haiti. So anyway, you guys can go back and check out my early videos where I talked about the copper-colored people who were already here when the dog man arrived with his cronies, when he bumped in to North America and the Caribbean. You can go check out my old early videos where I tell you that some of our ancestors, we were already here. I told you that my ancestry comes from both sides of the Atlantic. The ones who were brought here to North America by way of the Atlantic slave trade, when they came here, they intermingled with our ancestors who were already here. And here we are today. We are in the eye of the storm, and it's a wonderful time to be alive. And remember, we are the head and not the tail. The tides are turning. People are waking up to who we are. The Most High over everything. Hallelujah. I give you my peace. I give you my Ahab. I give you my Baruch. And I ask you to like, share, subscribe. Shalom.